Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Mars and Rahu in 7th house. In astrology, the placement of Mars and Rahu, the north node of the moon, in the 7th house of a natal birth chart can have various implications for a person's life and relationships. However, it's essential to remember that astrology is a belief system and should be approached with an open mind, as not everyone subscribes to its principles. Here are some possible interpretations for Mars and Rahu in the 7th house. 1. Conflict in relationships. Mars is a planet associated with aggression, assertiveness, and desire, while Rahu represents illusion, obsession, and cravings. When these two planets are placed in the 7th house of partnerships and marriage, there may be a tendency for conflicts, arguments, and power struggles in relationships. The individual may be passionate and intense in their approach to partnerships but could also experience misunderstandings and difficulties in maintaining harmony. 2. Unconventional partnerships. Rahu tends to bring a sense of unpredictability and unconventional behavior. With Rahu in the 7th house, the person may be attracted to unique or non-traditional partnerships. They might have a fascination with individuals or situations that are considered unusual or outside societal norms. 3. Sexuality and desire. Mars in the 7th house can intensify one's desires and sexual energy within relationships. When combined with Rahu's illusionary qualities, there may be a heightened focus on physical and sexual aspects of partnerships. This placement could lead to unconventional or secretive sexual desires. 4. Ambition in relationships. Mars is a planet of ambition and drive. When placed in the 7th house with Rahu, the person may have ambitious goals related to partnerships and marriage. They may be driven to achieve success and recognition through their relationships, potentially leading to power struggles and conflicts if not managed well. 5. Challenges in marriage. Depending on the overall chart and aspects, this placement can indicate challenges in marriage or partnerships. There may be a tendency to idealize partners or have unrealistic expectations, which can lead to disappointments and difficulties in finding a compatible long-term partner. 6. Career in partnership fields. Mars and Rahu in the 7th house can also indicate a career or involvement in fields related to partnerships, law, counseling, or mediation, especially if there are supportive aspects from other planets. It's crucial to remember that the interpretation of any astrological placement should consider the entire birth chart, including the signs and aspects involved. Astrology is a complex and multifaceted system, and individual experiences can vary widely. Consulting with a qualified astrologer can provide a more personalized and accurate analysis of how Mars and Rahu in the 7th house might influence a person's life. Certainly, here are some additional insights into the implications of Mars and Rahu in the 7th house in astrology. 7. Passion and drive in relationships. Mars in the 7th house can infuse relationships with a lot of energy and passion. When combined with Rahu, this placement may indicate that the individual is fiercely committed to their partnerships and will go to great lengths to pursue their desires within the context of relationships. 8. Conflict resolution skills. On a positive note, this placement can also indicate strong problem-solving abilities within relationships. Mars is a warrior and can bring courage and assertiveness to address issues, while Rahu's analytical nature may help in finding unconventional but effective solutions to conflicts. 9. Risk-taking in relationships. Rahu's influence can lead to risk-taking behavior, and when it's in the 7th house, this may manifest as a willingness to take risks in relationships. This could involve pursuing unconventional or non-traditional partnerships or being drawn to partners who are different or unique in some way. 10. Emotional intensity. Mars and Rahu together in the 7th house can contribute to emotional intensity in relationships. The person may experience extreme highs and lows in their partnerships, which can be both exhilarating and challenging. Learning to balance this intensity is crucial for maintaining stable and healthy relationships. 11. Attraction to ambitious partners. The individual may be attracted to partners who are ambitious, driven, and goal-oriented, as Mars represents ambition and Rahu can be drawn to the unconventional and ambitious aspects of life. 12. Caution against deception. Rahu is associated with illusion and deception, so individuals with this placement should be cautious about being deceived or misled by their partners or having unrealistic expectations in relationships. It's essential to develop discernment and clear communication to avoid misunderstandings. 13. Spiritual and karmic lessons. In Vedic astrology, Rahu is often associated with karmic lessons and the pursuit of spiritual growth. With Rahu in the 7th house, there may be karmic lessons related to relationships and partnerships. These lessons could involve overcoming ego-driven desires and learning to balance individual needs with the needs of the partnership. 14. Evolving relationships. The influence of Rahu can be transformative, and relationships with this placement may undergo significant changes and transformations over time. What begins as an intense and passionate partnership may evolve into something quite different as both individuals grow and learn from each other. It's important to remember that astrology provides insights and potential tendencies, but it doesn't determine one's destiny. How these planetary placements manifest in a person's life will depend on various factors, including the overall birth chart, the individual's choices, and their personal development. Astrology is a tool for self-awareness and can offer guidance, but it's not a definitive predictor of future events. Certainly, here are some more insights into the combination of Mars and Rahu in the 7th house of a natal birth chart. 15. Desire for unconventional partnerships. Rahu's influence in the 7th house can lead to a desire for non-traditional and unconventional partnerships. The person may be attracted to individuals who are considered outsiders, rebels, or different from the norm. These partnerships can be exciting but may also come with challenges related to societal expectations. 16. Career in conflict resolution. With Mars and Rahu in the 7th house, the individual may have a career or talent for conflict resolution and mediation. They could excel in professions that require negotiating skills, such as law, diplomacy, or counseling, where they can use their assertiveness and analytical abilities to find solutions to complex issues. 17. Struggles with compromise. Mars is associated with a strong sense of self, while the 7th house represents partnerships and marriage, which often require compromise. Individuals with this placement may find it challenging to let go of their individual desires and make concessions in relationships. Learning the art of compromise will be essential for successful partnerships. 18. Embracing change. Rahu's influence can make individuals more adaptable to change. They may be open to experimenting with different types of relationships and may not adhere to traditional societal norms regarding marriage and partnership. This adaptability can be an asset but may also lead to instability if not managed consciously. 19. Secretive relationships. Rahu's secretive nature combined with Mars' intensity can sometimes lead to secretive or hidden relationships. The individual may be involved in relationships that are not openly acknowledged, or they may have hidden desires and fantasies within their partnerships. 20. Potential for transformation. While this placement can bring challenges, it also offers the potential for profound transformation in the realm of relationships. The intense energy of Mars, combined with Rahu's desire for growth and change, can lead to personal and spiritual evolution through partnerships. This transformation may involve breaking free from old patterns and embracing new ways of relating. 21. Balancing independence. Finding a balance between independence and partnership is a key lesson for individuals with Mars and Rahu in the 7th house. They may have a strong desire for autonomy but also a deep need for meaningful relationships. Learning to maintain their individuality while also nurturing their partnerships is essential for their well-being. 22 Potential for success. Mars and Rahu are both driven by ambition and desire for success. When channeled positively, this placement can indicate the potential for success in partnership-related endeavors, such as business partnerships or collaborations in which the individual's assertiveness and ambition are harnessed effectively. It's crucial to remember that the interpretation of astrological placements is highly individualized and should take into account the entire birth chart, including the signs and aspects involved. People with the same planetary placement can have vastly different life experiences due to other factors in their charts and their personal choices. Astrology is a complex and multifaceted system that offers insights but does not determine one's destiny.